Welcome back, True Seeker. December 18th, 2017. On my radio show a few weeks back, I said this was a date to mark down, always a special date on the calendar year, and this year it had the special numerology of 47. We're going to get to why that matters. The big news story so far today is the train derailment in Washington State shutting down Interstate 5, the major freeway that goes from Canada to Mexico. Yesterday in Atlanta, the other corner of the nation, the world's busiest airport shut down from an underground fire caused for unknown reasons, which came 10 days after a drill of a fire at the Atlanta airport. Always talk about how Atlanta's a major Jesuit city. Yesterday was the Jesuit Pope's birthday, Pope Francis, who turned 81 years old. Today in Washington State, a train derails traveling 81 miles per hour. Think about the movie. Planes, trains, automobiles, the holidays, planes yesterday and today. Yesterday's delay is going to carry over for the probably days ahead. Now, the most busy freeway on the West Coast completely shut down in Washington State just south of Seattle. Major inconvenience. We're talking about a road that sees millions of travelers every single week. They're saying it's going to take 2 days to remove the train. The weekend of Christmas when there's more travel than ever. You know, all these trucks shipping, mail, packages. Think about it. This is a major problem. So anyway, here we are on this date that's always fateful each year. I almost want to go back and look at what day the Macy's shooting was in Washington last year. Was it on this date? Anyway, we'll look at that at the end of the video. It was close to this time. But here's what's up today. December 18th, 2017. Today has numerology of 47. This is a very special number. Where this happened in Pierce County, it's on the bottom of the 47th parallel. Seattle also on the 47th parallel. Seattle's most famous landmark, the Space Needle, has a restaurant that does a full rotation every 47 minutes. And we'll get to why. But I want you to see that derailment equals 47. We had a train derailment today. The government's investigating the NTSBs out here. You got talking heads on the TV saying Amtrak needs more federal money for safety. Remember, the agenda is create the problem, provide the solution. The problem is Amtrak doesn't have enough money. Therefore, they can't operate as safely as they should. Here's another example, and it's not the first. Government 47, authority 47, DC equals 47, president equals 47, White House equals 47, Trump equals 47. Barack Obama took the White House at age 47. Bill Clinton took the White House 211 days before his 47th birthday. 211, the 47th prime. This number is not arbitrary. The Freemason Compass. The headquarters of Freemasonry is in D.C., where the federal government is headquartered. Washington State, named after the 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason George Washington. Of course, D.C., named after the same man. But their compass set at 47 degrees. And we'll get to why. Part of it is that they have something called the 47th problem of Euclid, which is about how to establish a square foundation. And look at the word foundation, 47. Look at the word framework, 47. Where does this come from? This entire code is from the Bible, the first 5 chapters of the Bible known as the Torah. The 4th chapter is called Numbers. Numbers. 4 and 7 have a relationship in numbers. If you take the numbers that divide into 4, 1, 2, and 4, and add them together, they sum to 7. 7 is also the 4th prime number. Very special numbers. The Bible is full of 4 and 7. You read Revelation, 7 of this, 4 of that. Not coincidentally. The Bible as we know it, the work of Freemasonry. King James Bible, King James of Freemason. Freemasonry equals 58. Secret Society, 58. We the People, 58. Solomon's Temple, 58. United States, 58. Washington, 58. King James dead at age 58. Not coincidentally. Anyhow, 47, this is also where it comes from. The word time equals 47. The tropics that measure the solstices, coming up on the winter solstice, we're days away. The tropics that measure the solstices, the Tropic of Cancer, the Tropic of Capricorn, they're at 23.5 degrees north and 23.5 degrees south. Add it together, 47 degrees of separation. And that's exactly what the Freemason legs are kicked out. 23.5 degree angle, 23.5, 47 degree total angle. Remember, told everybody to look out for the dates May 22nd, May 23rd, May 24th this year. Major false flag on May 22nd. Major legal changes in the UK May 23rd. Freemasonry, modern Freemasonry began in London. London has the same gematria as Masonic. In the year 1717, the word Mason equals 17. So anyhow, it's December 18th. And when you write out December 18th, it sums to 93. The only planet that sums to 93 is Saturn. They tell us the sun's 93 million miles away. To the occult, these are the two objects that measure time. Saturn, the most distant planet to the ancients, the last one you can see with the naked eye. And then, of course, the sun, which they say is 93 million miles away. Sun, Saturn, time. December 18th happens to have 47 numerology this year. This is why I said mark down this date on your calendar. We might see some major deaths today. Numbers of Saturn usually mean celebrity death, major death story. The Grim Reaper, his scythe, it comes from the sickle of Saturn, the symbol for Saturn. Saturn has to do with death and judgment. This also happened in the 42nd state, Washington state. This was the first thing I pointed out. The news was saying it was train number 181, which is the 42nd prime number. Washington state, the 42nd state. Came out later that the train was traveling 81 miles per hour. The word ritual equals 81 with the alphabetic order, forwards and backwards. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, up to Z is 26. Ritual equals 81. Z is 1, up to A is 26. Ritual equals 81. Not a lot of numbers, not a lot of words are the same forwards and back. The Pope turned 81 yesterday, the Jesuit Pope. The Jesuits are the Freemasons within the Catholic Church. Jesuit 42, Freemason 42. Yesterday, the local Seahawks got blown out with 42 points. Show you something about these Seahawks. For all you Seahawk fans who still don't know somehow, your entire world of professional sports is scripted. Seattle Seahawks 43, they won their only Super Bowl with 43 points. That was Super Bowl 48. You know, they won Super Bowl 48 with 43 points. You see? All of professional sports is scripted. You guys lose to the Patriots, Tom Brady becomes 4-2 in Super Bowls against you. And how did it end? It ended with Russell Wilson's 21st pass, getting picked off by number 21, who fell to the ground with 21 seconds left on the date 2/1. On the down 2nd and 1, when you could have just handed it off to Marshawn Lynch and won the game. What happens when you write out 21? Equals, whoops, when you spell it right. When you write out 21 correctly, it sums to 42. Tom Brady became 4-2 in that Super Bowl against the team from the 42nd state. Last year, Tom Brady with the 25-point comeback against the Falcons on 2/5. The only Super Bowl that the Pope ever blessed. You see, Tom Brady also became 5-2. The Super Bowl was on February 5th, 2/5 or 5/2. AFC got its 25th Super Bowl win. Tom Brady got his 25th playoff win. And I said the game was all about 25 and the Patriots would win weeks before it was played. Then you get the 25-point comeback completely scripted. And again, Freemasonry created American football, basketball, American baseball. Freemasonry created this nation. They do everything by this code because Freemasonry is based in Kabbalah, which is where this code of letters and numbers comes from, the first 5 books of the Bible. You want to be a Freemason, you got to believe in God. So Seahawks get blown out by 42 yesterday. You live up here in the region like I do, you know that all people own in their closet are Seahawks jerseys and t-shirts. You just go everywhere, the whole city's dressed in their Seahawks gear. Too fucking retarded to see that these games are scripted. You know, you got to be real fucking retarded to not see where you live. The land of rigged elections, rigged sports, bullshit in your news every day, constant fear, pay your taxes, little goyim bitch. That's the message in this nation. All of you who wear Seahawks jerseys, you all are a bunch of fucking retards and losers and dumb motherfuckers. And you're the same people that think this is some coincidence today that a train on its inaugural run crashed over the fucking freeway in light of what they did yesterday in Atlanta. And who's been spelling out for years that Atlanta is the Pope's Jesuit city. Again, Atlanta on the 84th meridian. Jesuit also equals 84, like Masonry. You know, spelling this stuff out for years. Then on his birthday, mystical fire. Where did it come from? Bullshit. Shuts down the airport at 11:30. They have the power restored at 11:30. 113. You know, number of these Zionists, number of these Freemasons, number of these Jesuits. It's all ritual. It's all by the numbers, all of it. People are so fucking dumb to not see it. Sick of it. Been explaining this shit for 2013, proving my points, making predictions that land again and again and again. Every day people show up here and say, man, this is the dumbest thing I ever saw. No, dumb motherfucker, you're the dumbest thing I've ever seen. All of you are. Nation of fucking retards. Can't see through 9/11? Think a man in a cave did it on 9/11? Pull your head out of your ass, idiots. It's 2017. Now I'll show you what else they did. They had a train derailment drill in Fairfax, Virginia, on the other side of the country, right by Washington, D.C. Then what do they come back with? 73 days from this drill. This drill was Saturday, October 7th. You can look it up. That's exactly what day this drill was. They said it involved 70 people. They first reported that 70 people were on the train in Washington today. Now the number's gone up to 78. But anyway, from the drill to today, 73 days. Why does it matter? Because train equals 73, so does train derailment, so does Mason. How many books are in the Catholic Bible? 73, which is the 21st prime. Why have 73 books in the Bible? Oh, because Bible equals 21. And again, what happens when you write out 21? 42. How's the New Testament begin? Does it begin like this? Does it begin with the 42 generations to Jesus, the Savior, 42, who died for your sins, 42? Is the Bible based on things that came before it, such as the 42 laws of Ma'at, which begins with, I will not sin? Yeah, it does. New Testament, 42, ends with the 66th book of the Bible, unless we're talking about the Catholic Bible, which is 73 books. And what else is there to that? What else? The word new alone is 42, you know? The New Testament begins with the word Matthew, which has math right in it, 4266. Matthew equals 27. Matthew, the first book of 27 books in the New Testament. And where's all the missing books? You know? Where's the books that explain, you know, when Methuselah has a child and it turns out white, he's all weirded out, you know? See, they took out the books that make it very clear where this knowledge, who the teachings were originally about. Methuselah is the oldest living person in the Bible. Book of Enoch, he has a white child and it weirds him out. He doesn't know what to think about this white child. Why do you think they took that out of the Bible? You see? Now you got all these people with white Jesus on their wall. Who's this person? The Bible's about black people. The Bible's from the black part of the world. Like Egypt, the 42 laws of Ma'at. You see? You see? You probably don't see because you're blind to all truth. You probably still think Osama bin Laden bombed us on 9/11. The man in the cave took down the multi-trillion-dollar defense industry that doesn't spend its money on anything else. You know? Here you go, Christians. There's also something called Sumerian gematria. It's where you multiply the alphabetic order times 6. So A is 6, B is 12, C is 18. Christianity, 930. The 930th book of the Bible, or excuse me, chapter of the Bible, is where Matthew begins, with the 42 generations to Jesus, you see? And Christmas, which is the pagan celebration day of the solar man, which equals 93, like the sun 93 million miles away, it's now become the birthday of God's son, 93, who died on the crucifix, 93, who was from Nazareth, 93. 93, not too far off from 930. God's first man created. Lived to be 930 years old. Adam equals 26, the first man created in the 26th verse of Genesis. Anatomy 26, carbon 26, bones 26. There's 206 bones in the human body. Skeleton equals 101, which is the 26th prime. You see, it's not arbitrary that man's created in the 26th verse of the Bible, because the Bible's based in the knowledge of Kabbalah. And what's Kabbalah based in? The belief that God created the world by merging the letter with the number. And how did they decide how to pair letters and numbers? Well, they did it based on the real mathematics of this world. You see? The Greeks wrote the Bible. Spelled Hellenistic wrong. The Greeks wrote the Bible. They also discovered the distance of the sun. Well, the Greeks wrote the New Testament, the Christian portion. Notice, distance of the sun, Hellenistic period, when the discoveries were made, when the Bible was being written. 93. You see? You see? Now this code's used by psychopaths to do shit like this. To do 9/11. To mock your ass every single day. Because the belief is this is God's language. And the Masons are playing God. Show you something here. In reduction, which is probably the most important cipher, Mason 17, God 17. You see? Modern Freemasonry began with the premier 42, 84, 105. These are all numbers of Masonry. You see? The premier Grand Lodge in 1717. And with regards to 17, Holy Bible equals 153. If you add 1 through 17 together, it equals 153. The Bible, 153. See how this works? Jesuit order, you see? 153. Do you see? I hope you can see. If you can't see, you're what's written about in the Bible. You're what's written about in Hermeticism, which the Bible's based in, which also goes back to Egypt. In Hermeticism, it says most people will never be able to see. In the Bible, it says most people will never be able to see. You know, they're spiritually blind, their eyes don't work, their mind doesn't work. I've known that that's the truth about this nation for certain since the day September 11th happened, because you had to be brain dead fucking retarded to not know what happened that day. That's the only way you could ever not see. This is the truth about mankind. That's why mankind's ruled over by tyrants. It's easy to rule over sheep. Since we're giving lessons, let's do one more. Sheep, 53. Man, 53. Religion, 53. Dolly the sheep. You remember this character, Dolly the sheep? Dolly the sheep revealed to the world on February 22nd, 1996, the 53rd day of the year. I was a child then, and I knew I needed to get out of school because my teachers were way fucking retarded. My teachers were brain-dead idiots. I asked them all the same question when this news broke. I wanted to know if they could clone a sheep. Wasn't that evidence that they could clone any living thing? Man, any type of animal. If they could clone a sheep, why not another living creature? None of my teachers had an answer. Some thought, no, probably not. These people are fucking retarded. If you can clone a sheep, you can clone any living thing. I knew it when I was a child. Everyone should have known it. You see, the whole world, all it requires is common sense. Putting 2 and 2 together. The average person cannot add 2 plus 2. You know, 911, national emergency, towers demolished in the middle of Manhattan. Hold on, let's not end with the lessons here. Manhattan 92. Remember the Manhattan Project? They ended the underground weapons testing program in 1992. Where did the World Trade Centers come down? Manhattan. What did they call the World Trade Center site when they crashed to the ground? Ground Zero? There was only one definition for Ground Zero before 9/11, and that is the place above or below the surface of the earth where an atomic or nuclear bomb detonates. Think about the 93 World Trade Center bombing. Atomic bomb 93? Now they got the One World Trade Center. One World Trade Center 93. Remember Flight 93, supposedly the plane that crashed in Pennsylvania where they couldn't find any plane parts? See, everything ends up coming back to these numbers. You know, they tore it down in NYC 42, on the 74th meridian. If you write out 42, it sums to 74. They said the train derailed today at 7:40 a.m. That's the reflection of 47. September 11th, that's New Year's Day of the Christian Coptic calendar. New Year's Day. A lot of people believe it's Jesus' birthday. On the 74th meridian, Jesus 74, Jesus Christ 74. You see? Cross 74, Messiah 74, Gospel 74. It's all ritual. It's all by this code. The code's entirely biblical. They use it again and again, the same repetitive numbers. That's why my work, you know, this is video number 3,000 now. Most of them have been deleted because I exposed too much. And for all of you who think my work's bullshit, why do you think I'm censored so much? I'm on my 10th channel since June, and I've been censored from the moment I got here. You know? Trolls. Can't get likes, can't get views, can't... Try to thumbs up my video and come in and look at it tomorrow. Your thumbs up's not going to be there anymore. You know? Why do you think that is? Because the videos that have thumbs up get ranked higher in the search feed. Google doesn't want my videos rating in the search feed. They don't want people to find this work. You know? Also, Pierce County where this happened, 106. Remember the hoax train crash in Philadelphia, traveling 106 miles per hour? Number of prophecy, number of authority. Philadelphia named from the Bible, from Revelation. We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.